What's going on, guys? It's UrAvgConsumer, and today we've got another What's in My Gadget Backpack video. This is the 7th one. We've been doing this for 7 years, which is just insane. But right here, we've got the eBags Professional Slim Laptop Bag. This is actually a really awesome bag, and I can't believe it took me so long to find it. But let's cut right to the chase and see what I've been walking around with, which is a lot less than usual. Just so you guys know, I've actually separated my regular fun gadget backpack from my work bag. So I have 2 bags now, so I'm carrying a little bit less than normal. If you guys are interested in seeing what tech I bring in my work bag, let me know. I'll make a video about that. But the gadget backpack has like my fun stuff. Now you guys might have seen me talk about this bag in my last best tech backpack video. This is the eBag Slim. It goes for about $100 and it has a ton of compartments, which is the biggest qualifier for a gadget backpack. But let's see what I've been packing. So let's start off with the very first compartment right here in the front. Here I only have my Samsung Gear Icon X. Now, these are a pair of truly wireless earbuds. They're actually my favorite truly wireless earbuds because they actually fit inside of my ears. So you just pop this open and then you have access to them. And just like any truly wireless pair of earbuds, the case charges them once the battery runs out. And these actually have some pretty decent battery, but I forget the exact number. I'll have a Judd Says, so you'll know exactly how much listening time you get with these. But I really do enjoy these. They fit in the ear very nicely for me. They're very low profile, and they've got these cool touch panels on each side, so I can play my music, I can swipe to control the volume. Lots of cool features, and even though they're Samsung made, I can use them with my iPhone, pretty much any Bluetooth device I want. So I really do like these, are so worth the price, especially since they're like, I think less than $150. Now that's just the first compartment, but what's really nice is right behind that, you get access to all of this. So this is where you keep a ton of the gadgetry that you want to walk around with. Well, this pouch right here at the bottom, this is just where I keep my cables. So I've got a ton of different cables. One cable worth mentioning here is this CHAFON cable. It's got a regular USB Type A end, and on the other side, it has about 4 different ends. So we've got USB Type C, micro USB, and 2 Lightning. So if you have an iPhone and an iPad and you want to charge them both or something, you got 2 Lightning connectors. But this pretty much covers all your bases right here. And it's nice to have this kind of cable around in case you want to charge any device you come across. Of course, some Thunderbolt 3 cables and even a Lightning to USB Type-C cable from Apple so that I can fast charge my iPhone. So yeah, these are all the cables that I have with me. I'll have them all linked down below in the description, but they're cables. Moving on above that, right here I have my Moment lenses. You guys have seen me talk about this a ton. I've got a ton of different Moment lenses here to go along with my Google Pixel 3 XL. Now I walk around with 2 phones, but I don't always use my Pixel 3. I only really use it when I want to get like a really nice photo. That's when I bust this guy out. And when I want to go a little bit further with my photo, I can pull out these lenses so that I can get a really nice shot. And just so you guys know what lenses I'm walking around with, I've got the 18mm wide angle lens, which is probably the one that I use the most out of everything. This is a really, really nice lens because you get a lot more in the shot. And especially when you're going for that portrait mode shot, it creates a nice cool effect. And I also have the 60mm. So the Pixel 3 doesn't have 2 lenses. It does everything with a single lens, but it doesn't have a telephoto lens like most other phones. And that's where this guy comes in if I want to get a tighter shot and use a telephoto lens. Now these 2 lenses I don't use as often. This is a macro lens. So if I want something to have a lot of detail, if I really want to get a really close-up shot, this is the guy I would use to get that shot. And this one is a super fisheye. I never really use super fisheye lenses, but never say never. There might be an opportunity to use one, so I keep it around with me always. But yeah, the Pixel 3 with the Moment lens case and these lenses, these are just my glorified camera on the go. It's like the smartest camera you can walk around with. It has a whole phone attached to it. But actually, that is something you typically don't see in my gadget backpack videos. I never really have a phone inside of here because I keep my phone on me. But for my secondary phone, since I'm only using it for photos, I figured the backpack is a better spot. But moving on, this little charm over here, this actually got from Japan. I saw these charms when I went out there. It was really cool to pick some up because they all have like these different things that they're used for. This one in particular is to, I think, have good luck in business and your professional life. So I always got to keep that around with me since YouTube is what I do full time and I'm always on. So this is always nice to have around with me. So I keep this over here always. And of course, you guys know me, I gotta walk around with some pencils and some pens. I think in this one I only have 2 pencils with me, but these are my go-tos, Kuratoga, and this one is Delgard. These are both high quality Japanese pencils, so I always keep them around. But let's move on to some more tech. In this pocket right here, I've got my mouse. Now this is the Logitech, if it could come out, this is the Logitech G903. This is an awesome mouse. It's very expensive, but if you're a gamer, you'll probably really enjoy how light this mouse is and how quick it is. Now, what's also nice about this mouse is that it's an ambidextrous mouse so that you can use it with any hand. You can customize the buttons, which side you want them on. I have all the buttons on both sides, so I have access to even more buttons and customization. But this mouse, guys, it is a dope mouse, and that's what I use whenever I am on the go. And you got some more pouches over here. Now these aren't as exciting. I think I have a portable charger over here. This is a small portable charger from Belkin. Now this one is kind of cool because you'll notice that it has a little charger right here for the Apple Watch. So this is about a 6,600 or maybe just 6,000 milliamp hour battery, but it is enough to charge the Apple Watch plenty times over. And if you need to charge something else, it does have a regular USB port here as well. So this is something I keep around more so for the Apple Watch than anything. Now above that, nothing too crazy, but I have my SSD. This is the Samsung T5. Now this is a 2 terabyte hard drive or a solid state drive, and it uses, of course, USB Type-C. Now what's interesting about this guy right here is not only is this a really cool fast drive, but you might notice that I have something attached to it. This is something I actually picked up from B&H. It's called a Grip It. Now with this, not only does it add protection to your drive, so I can drop this and not really worry about it because this thing is absorbing some impact. And as you guys can see here, this thing is not budging no matter how much I move it. And it's really inexpensive. This Grip It attachment, super cheap. I think it was like $7 and you get a couple of these. And you can cut them up and get a proper fit depending on what the device is. But it is a really, really handy thing if you are worried about something falling off the table or anything like that. And for the front compartment, that's pretty much it. Now there's also a hard shell compartment down here, which houses some of the boring stuff for me. So down here, I've got a bunch of chargers. This is a charger to my laptop, so I keep those down there. And I also have a portable charger. This is like what I take around to charge my phone or anything else. This one is from Nimble. Now this is actually a pretty cool charger. It has 2 USB ports as well as a USB Type-C port, but this supports USB PD. But with USB PD, I can not only charge my iPhone really quickly, but I can charge bigger devices. So I can charge up my iPad, even a MacBook Pro if I needed to, all with this one device. And it's actually really nice because they make this out of like recycled materials. They care about the earth. And this one is about 20,000 milliamp hours. So that's a lot of juice in this form factor. So this is a great portable charger to keep around. And that's pretty much all I've got down here. So if you wanted to store something like glasses, you can put that in here and not worry about it getting damaged. That hard shell protection, it's nice. All right, y'all, let's see what else we got. This slot right here, I got a couple of things. This is when you start seeing the gaming side come out a bit more. Right here, I have the Xbox One Elite controller. This is the white version. So this is something that I take around with me. Now, I can't say I've mastered the mouse and keyboard just yet when it comes to gaming. So, you know, I still rely on this controller every now and then. So this is something that I have to have with me, especially since I like to take a gaming laptop with me everywhere I go. So the Xbox One Elite controller works perfectly since Windows. Now, not only that, I've got my Nintendo Switch over here. And I think I've shown you guys this case before, but this is actually an awesome case because it has a built-in portable charger inside of it. So when you open this up, you of course have access to your Switch. You have all of your games up here and a little zipper compartment so that you can put cables and all that cool stuff. But right here at the bottom, you can see a little button and LED indicators because you can actually put, let me show you guys. You can take this little cable right here, plug it into the device, and boom, you can charge your Switch just like that. I think the case is dead right now. I'll probably haven't charged it in a while, but it is nice to have this functionality. Whenever I travel, I make sure this thing is charged up. But this is my Switch. I gotta have my Switch everywhere I go. Doesn't matter where I'm going. Gotta take this thing with me because that's where I play all my games these days. And for those of you interested in the games that I've been playing lately, I'll throw up some B-roll so you guys can see some of the titles. Smash Bros is probably what's getting most of my attention these days, but I've been playing a lot more on the Switch since I've gotten it too. And that's pretty much it for right here, but if I wanted, I could put something else in this little compartment. But let's see, let's move on, and I think this is probably like the last spot. And this guy holds my iPad Pro. Listen, if you guys know me, you know I love my iPad Pro. This is the 12 or almost 13-inch model, but this is an awesome iPad. You can do a lot with it. You can video edit, you can watch content. The iPad Pro is super versatile. I just have to have it with me at all times, especially when I'm traveling. I like to watch some anime before I go to bed, and this is what I always watch my anime on right before bed. So this thing has to come with me everywhere. So the iPad Pro is an absolute must, but the laptop that I bring around with me is this guy, this behemoth. This is the MSI, I got fingerprints on it already. This is the MSI GS75 Stealth. Now this is a brand new bad boy over here. This is a 17-inch laptop, and it features Intel's 8th generation processor, as well as an NVIDIA RTX 2080 graphics card. So you've got a lot of horsepower inside of this guy. This thing is a beast. I think this configuration has like 32 gigs of RAM as well. So this is no slouch. Being able to play whatever titles you want with high quality graphics is really nice to have that flexibility. And like I said, with my Elite controller, it makes for a very nice visual. This is also a 144 Hertz refresh rate, 1080p panel. I'm gonna make a full-blown review on this if it's not out already. If it is, I'll have a link down below in the description to it. If not, keep your eyes peeled. I'm gonna be coming out with a full-blown review. But this is an absolutely awesome laptop, and it is like the king of this backpack here. I think that's everything. Oh no, I'm wrong. I also have this charger over here, the Satechi charger. It has USB PD, more charging stuff. You guys know me. I got my microfiber cloth over here. I don't have a Spuds microfiber cloth on me, but I am still covered, so don't get it twisted. But the last thing, I can't believe I forgot, this thing has so many compartments, are my headphones. So I've got a pair of earbuds, but when I want legitimate headphones that I can plug in using a 3.5mm jack, I can use these guys right here. These are the Sony XB950N1s. My favorite pair of headphones of all time. These are amazing. They're also Bluetooth, but I can use the cable if I need to, like with my Switch. But these are amazing. If you love bass, you will absolutely enjoy these. Watching movies is great with these. Listening to hip hop, whatever. You can control the sound on these. Lots of flexibility here. This thing is a must-have for me. But that about wraps it up for this video, guys. This is everything. You know, when you see it all sprawled out like this, it's like, dang, I lied. I thought I slimmed it down, but there's still a lot of stuff here. But if you guys know me, you know I usually carry a lot more. But surprisingly, it all fits in this eBags Professional Slim backpack. But you guys let me know what you think. If you're interested in seeing what I carry in my work bag, let me know with a comment down below. Maybe give this video a like. Links to everything will be down below in the description. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.